Howdy, partner. You ready for the red rodeo? Yeah, I can tell you didn't even come dressed up. Do you have red clothes with you? No, you don't? You didn't bring anything? Well, don't worry, I totally got you. Since I asked you to be my partner for the red rodeo, I thought I might pick out a few outfits just in case something like this happened, okay? All right, awesome. Well, we're a little bit pressed for time. If this ever happens again, you can always just give me a text heads up. That way I can kind of get stuff laid out. But I'll just rush through things quickly with what I have and hope for the best, okay? All right, well, good thing is you brought yourself. That's the most important step. But next most important step is skincare. Okay? Yeah, we really need to work on that. Do you do skincare at home? Sometimes, yeah, I totally get that. Lucky for you, I have just a little bit of witch hazel here we can just use to clean off your face really quick. So I'm just going to spray some of this witch hazel onto this cotton pad here. Good. And then all I need to do is just wipe this over your face, okay? It's going to be nice and cold for you. Good job. And if it burns or anything, let me know right away, okay? Just some down here, a little bit kind of behind your ear area on your jawline. Okay, that should be good. Your face isn't too dirty or anything, so no problem there. But it does look like a little dry, just a little neglected. You know how she gets. So I have this cherry mask that we could use. I think this would bring your skin right back to life. Yeah, and I think it's going to smell good too. I haven't tried this one before, but cherry is one of my favorite scents. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Just ripping it open here. Kind of helps if you squish it down just a little bit. And then, oh, you can already see some moisturizer coming out. You might need to cut this open. Let's just go ahead and use my scissors here just to cut this open for you. Perfect. Okay, now I can get into it. Look how nice and creamy that is. Okay, so I'm just going to use this special applicator. And I'm just going to scoop some of this up. Good, just like that, okay? And I'm going to rub some over your face. Doesn't that smell good? Yeah, I thought so too. Okay. You're kind of my test guinea pig for this because I kind of wanted to try this mask, but I have really sensitive skin, and I know your skin, you know, because you neglect it so much, is much more tolerant. So let me know how you like this, okay? Okay. Good. Yeah, if I don't give my skin some kind of moisturizer every 12 hours, I dry up like a raisin, seriously. Exactly, especially being in the sun all day as a rodeo clown. It's hard out there, let me tell you, but you're about to find out soon enough, huh? Right, because being my partner means helping me at the rodeo clown. Yeah, we always like to have 2 clowns in the ring. Just helps make sure that our riders are safe. It's a really important job, okay? So you need to take it really, really seriously. Okay. But for now, we're just doing some pampering, okay? Besides, you totally deserve it for helping me out of this pinch. Yeah, exactly. I didn't have anyone else to perform with, and I was really worried I was going to have to go out there alone, which, you know, we don't like to do at all. So while that's like sitting on your face, I thought we could just go ahead and give you a little bit of nail polish. What do you think? I see your nails are a little bare already, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply this straight onto them, and then we can go ahead and let those dry, let that face mask soak in. Maybe we can decide some of your clothes before we move on to your makeup. What do you think about that? Yeah, so I've got 3 different outfits to show you, and you can pick whichever one you want. I think they'll all be perfectly suitable for today's activities. So I'm just going to get a little bit of nail polish here, just wiping it off. And please put your hands out, good, both of them just like that. And just stay like that while I get your nails painted. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. I know I've said it a few times already, but I just couldn't give up being a rodeo clown. And I was so worried that if I went out to perform alone, that I might not do as good a job. So yeah, you kind of need to like play off of some physical comedy, you know. One clown pushes a barrel at another clown. That's always a classic one. But you kind of just do whatever feels right in the moment, you know? Yeah, exactly. Just a lot of like, you know, family-friendly, fun humor, stuff like that. Okay, so just let those dry. Keep your fingers spread apart. This stuff dries like pretty quickly, but it's not like the insta-dry stuff that's like dry super fast, you know? Yeah, exactly. Right, so just keep your hands. I'll take care of everything for you. Just sit back, relax. Let me show you the outfits, okay? So the first one we have, honestly, I think this is one of the best ones. So what we have is this nice matador shirt. You know what a matador is, right? Yeah, exactly. So instead of being like the brave matador, we're gonna be more like his cape, okay? That's why we're dressed in all red. Everything's gotta be red so that we're there to attract the bull's attention, just in case we need to protect one of the riders, okay? So I thought this shirt would be perfect for that. It's just like a really casual tee, but I love the art. It's so pretty. It's like, I don't know, a little abstract, but you know right away what it is. And the shirt actually is really soft. Do you want to feel it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's my fabric softener or something. So it has this shirt. And then for the pants, I just thought these were so cool. So basically, they look like just, you know, standard pair of sweatpants, but upon closer inspection, you see that they have all of these buttons. And the buttons, they can open up, right? So you can go all the way up. You can unbutton them, and you can snap them back close too. So they're full-length pants, and you can kind of turn them into like breathable pants. Yeah, which is really good because, like I said, being out there in that sun cooks you. So having a little bit of option to unbuckle the sides, be able to get a little bit of air in, you know, right? And then when it cools down, you can just clip them right back. So those are the pants, all red, obviously. And then I just put a little cheeky hat with it too. Just something to kind of keep the sun off your face and put a little pop of red in your hair. Yeah, exactly. So this was the first outfit. I would say it's like more casual, which, you know, if that's what you're in the mood for, totally fine. Like I said, any of these outfits are going to be totally acceptable for what we're doing today, okay? Oh, I almost forgot. It also comes with this little, it's like a clown ruffle. So it goes like this. Yeah, I thought red and black would be really good with that outfit. There's a little bit of black on the shirt. So it's elastic and it just slips on over your head. So if you do choose that outfit, you'll get this one too. Okay, let me show you the next one. I'm actually kind of excited for this one. So this one's like a little bit more feminine, which, you know, sometimes you're feeling, sometimes you're not. But I just thought it was so pretty. So it's got like this sort of like a shoulder, you know, kind of cut, one of those shirts. And then in the back, it's got this really pretty bow here. So that kind of helps keep the shirt up a little bit. I just thought it looked so pretty, and I definitely think all of these wavy straps will attract the attention of the bull if you need. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, I mean, like I said, I've been a rodeo clown for years now, and I've only ever had one incident where the bull rider lost control and I needed to jump in there and help him. But we just need to be there just in case. It's really more for like crowd work and stuff. So This has like really frilly little arms too. I love that. Cute little shoulder moment. It is a little bit short, so kind of like a crop top right here. Yeah, it'll probably go like kind of right around there. But the pants that I got to go with this, you are not going to believe them. So these are probably some of the best clown pants I've ever owned. They're super cute. They're also comfy, right? Built-in elastic waistband. I just love the pattern. So pretty. So like clearly clown, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, but still elegant, right? So they're the full pants leg. They've got a nice wide bottom. And I just think these would look so cute with that crop top. They're a little bit higher waist, so you kind of have a little bit of midriff area, but I think it should be super pretty. So it also does have pockets here, really deep pockets, which honestly, outfits that don't have pockets, like that last one, it's just hard, you know? Where are you going to put all your stuff? Exactly, your chapstick, your sunscreen, you know what I mean. So I love this one a lot. It also has a belt loop. Just in case it's not the right size, I could grab you a red belt too. But I just absolutely love these. Yeah, and feel the fabric too. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, some kind of polyester. I don't know, maybe it's so soft. I don't know fabrics that well, but I think it'll be super breathable. Yeah, out in the arena, so that could be a good option. Kind of cooler on the top, a little warmer on the bottom. Nice to have kind of a mix as like the temperature changes. And then for the hat, I thought this one would be kind of cute since it is kind of more, you know, feminine. The pretty little bow matches the bow in the back too, which I love. This is going to give you full sun protection, which if you want this hat with any of the other outfits, you're totally welcome to have it, because I think this one's really going to prevent you from actually getting burned, which is kind of the most important part of a hat, but style is the second most important part of a hat. So really pretty, really soft too, you know, it's not one of those like hard straw hats. Yeah, so I think it'd be really comfortable to wear. You kind of wear it in the back a little bit, a little casual, maybe off to the side or something. That would be so cute. And then for the collar, I had two ideas for this. You can let me know which one you'd prefer. So you could do a bandana, right? Like I've got here, classic, cute, can't go wrong with it. But I also have this knitted clown ruffle. But I was a little worried it was like kind of Pennywise, you know? Right? It's giving like killer clown, right? Yeah, I totally didn't mean to make it like that, but anyway, you could pick, we could try them on if you do go with this outfit. We could see if this or the ruffles would look better on you. So just let me know as we're going through stuff if you want to mix and match things too, because I'm totally open to that. Yeah, these were more like jump off points, okay? Yeah, just to figure out like what would look good, what you're interested in. Yeah, I've got the next outfit right here. Let me grab it for you. Okay. So this one, I think this is probably one of my favorite. This used to be my old rodeo clown outfit, actually. So it comes with this cute little t-shirt. It's got the red sleeves, but the body's white, which is really nice because then you can see the straps on these overalls. So overalls are such a classic rodeo clown get up. I love these ones. They're a little oversized, which is so funny for a clown to wear like super big clothes. So let's see, they're super long too. So here they are. So my idea, what I always did with them, was I just pop them through like this, right? That way you get the front here, you get the sleeves coming out the sides. I just think it's such a cute look. The bottoms are also cute too. they're like kind of ripped up, which makes me feel so much better. Like if I fall out in the arena, I'm not ever worried I'm gonna rip these, so this might be a good option for you. Yeah, you probably won't trip, but I just know sometimes when I'm out there, I get a little panicked. It happens to everyone, it's totally fine. But sometimes I do, kind of trip on my own feet, which again, great for crowd work. People love that kind of thing. But anyway, just really simple, easy, stylish outfit. Honestly, I would even wear this like to the mall or something, Yeah, clowncore right now is so in. So honestly, all the stuff I have for work just works out perfectly like that. And then for a hat on this one, I just did a little beanie. Like I said, you could switch out the other hats if you wanted. I just thought a little beanie kind of hanging off the back, it would add to that like cool casual vibe a little bit. Yeah, I know it's a little warm in the year for it, but it has been getting colder recently, so you never know here what the weather's going to be like. And then for the ruffle, I have this cute knitted one. This was one of my original clown ruffles, so I'd be so honored if you'd wear it, honestly. But much less Pennywise on this one, Yeah, same colors reversed. Who knew how much difference that would make? But yeah, I thought that'd be really cute. It just ties in the back, just like this. And it is a little bit warm, but like I said, it's kind of been drizzling recently, especially if it gets windy. It can get cold out there, so it's good to have these. You can always take them off if you get too hot. No problem at all. And then I only have one red pair of shoes, but they could go with any outfit that you chose. I think this color of red would kind of match with anything really, so these will be your shoes, and don't worry about getting them dirty. The dust, it's going to get all over them. I just toss them in the washer. It's no problem at all, okay? All right, so I bet your nails are dry, and we can probably take off some of that mask there. So I'm just going to grab this, open it up, grab a little wipe out. Good. And then I'm just going to wipe it off, okay? Good. Hopefully some of these moisturizers will stay in your skin, deeply penetrating all the way down to your lowest pore, just so you feel nice and hydrated while you're out there. You're going to need to drink a lot of water anyway, but just starting with some hydration on the outside I think goes a long way too. So just wiping off any excess here. Okay, good. So we've got your skincare done. Oh yeah, let's just do a little bit of facial mist. This will kind of help any evaporation that might have happened. Just kind of help everything stay in there, okay? So I'm just going to cover your eyes here. Good. And over here. Good. That smells really good. This was another product that I was kind of trying out on you. I didn't know how this would be, but just judging by how it smells, I honestly want to try it, even if it does make my skin angry. And then the other thing, I have used this before, but this one's just a nice moisturizing under eye cream, okay? I'm just going to take this eye roller and just get it right underneath. You just have like the tiniest little eye bags. I just thought it could use just a little bit of attention. Honestly, it's just kind of all this does is the cold little metal roller ball on the end there. It's just going to help cool down your eyes, get that blood flow just a little tightened up under there, and it just has a nice serum with it too, okay? Alright, so just go ahead and look up for me. Good. Okay. Just underneath this eye here. Okay. Good. Feels nice. Okay. Alright, and now moving into this eye here. Just want to be really, really gentle here. To be super delicate with the skin under your eyes, okay? Yeah, it's very fragile skin, so we don't want to overwork it, okay? Alright, just screwing that back on there. So your skincare should be pretty good. We can go ahead and move on to makeup unless you want to do hair first. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't let you pick out which outfit you wanted. So which one's it gonna be? You want to do the casual matador themed outfit? You want to do the overalls or the checkered pants? Which one did you like more? Oh my gosh, you're having a hard time picking? I can totally understand that. So a little bit of decision paralysis. You want me to help you pick? Because if you want my advice, I would go with the overalls. Yeah, it's just, I'm telling you, there's a reason I wore it for so many years. It's tried and true. It's cozy, spacious. Yeah, even though it's kind of heavy, you get really good airflow through those ripped holes down there. So it covers you, keeps you clean from the dirt, but also allows just a little bit of airflow in there to keep you temperature regulated all day long. Yeah, and I think, anyway, it's just my personal opinion, but I think that kind of shirt would look so adorable on you. I'm a little bit biased because I thought it looked really cute on me too, but I feel like we sort of have a similar vibe going on, so good enough for me, I think it's good enough for you. So what do you say? You want to go for that? You could choose one of the other options, or you could do the shirt from the Matador with the overalls, or just any combination you want, really. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's just do the overalls. We don't need to overthink it. I think it'll look so cute on you anyway. So let me just get that for you. You can run and go change, and then let's do your hair first, kind of get it out of the way. And then we'll just move on to your makeup. Yeah, I just have a few things, just some eyelashes we could do. You kind of want people to be able to see your makeup from far away. That's actually the whole point of the clown makeup, right? Because it's the eyes and the mouth, and when you're all the way in the stands, you're not even going to be able to see, some of these small details. So you just do everything really big, really exaggerated. Exactly, looks a little bit goofy up close, but nobody's going to be looking that close anyway, okay? Alright, so let me grab that outfit for you to go get changed to. Okay, here it is for you. What's that? You want to do the sun hat instead of this hat? I totally get why. That's an easy switch. So I'll just pop that on there, and here's your complete outfit. Go get changed, take your time, okay? We've probably got about 20 minutes or so left. Yeah, about 20 minutes or so until we need to be in the car, pulling out of the driveway. Not 20 minutes till I need to finish your makeup, okay? Okay, because just so you know, being late is probably one of the worst things a rodeo clown could do. So take your time, but also rush just a little bit, okay? Alright, here you go. And I'll see you back in just a few minutes, okay? I'm just going to get all of my supplies organized. Okay, see you soon. Wow, that was super quick. Thank you so much for hustling. I really appreciate your really good team spirit, okay? So I just thought we could do a little bit of makeup. I have these lashes, which I thought would look so cute. We could kind of slick back your hair to keep it out of your face, because trust me, once you start getting a little sweaty out there on the field, you're going to want your hair tight back, okay? That's why I keep my hair in these little pigtails. And then I have some lipstick we can do. I have some little glitter we can put on. I got some blush, one of my favorite blushes ever. A little bit of cheeky eyeliner here. And of course, a little bit of face paint, okay? So we could draw hearts, we could do little smiley faces, just dots. We kind of just play it by ear. That's what I always do anyway. So I'm just going to start by slicking your edges back with some of this edge wax. Honestly, this stuff, if you thought the cherry smelled good, smell this. Really, really good. It's watermelon scented. I don't know whose genius idea it was to make this watermelon scented, but give them a raise immediately, please. So I'm just going to take my comb here, okay? And dip a little bit of it in the wax here. That's probably good. Don't need too much. Okay, and then I'm just going to brush it back. Good. Just trying to get those to lay as flat as I can. This side. Good. The top here. Really slicking it back. Okay. Love that. I know now you're going to smell like this all day. Isn't that the best? Okay. So this looks pretty good. You want to do a pony or just have it be like slicked back like that? Okay, I think that'll look good. Alright. Just getting your little baby hairs right around your ears really delicately. Okay. Good. Just gonna put the lid back onto this. And just try not to move it really quick. It just takes a minute to kind of set in there, okay? So let's see what we should do next. I think we should start with the blush here. Just get a nice base to work with. Okay, and I'm just going to dab that on. Good. Just on each cheek there. Okay, good. Just a few more dots. Like I said, you really need to be able to see this from far away. So just gonna take my beauty blender here. Just pat that in. You know, everything I own is red. I think that's why being a rodeo clown was so appealing to me. Because my favorite color is red. And it was like, get paid to wear it every day. I was like, sign me up immediately. Good. This stuff is kind of hard to blend, but the trade-off is it lasts all day long. Exactly, and we really need that. Just working it out. Okay, just turn your head. Okay, I'm going to kind of blend it into your hairline a little. And turn your head the other way. Okay, good. Okay, I think that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, because like I said, nobody's going to be like up this close staring at you. Exactly. So let's do your lipstick next. I have this really nice lip jelly here. So just make sure I get a good amount on the wand here. And then just pucker up for me. Good. I'm just going to be really carefully drawing this on. Actually, if you could like open your mouth like a big O. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to be tracing the outline of your lip here. Good. And just getting a little bit more color. This stuff layers really well. So I'm just going to get a few coats on there, okay? Almost done. Just need to fill in any little bare parts here. Okay. Good job. So you can actually keep this in your pocket. You'll probably need to reapply it a few times a day. Just depends. Like, I kind of have a habit of biting my lip and then, oops, all of a sudden all my lipstick's gone. So here's this for you. Okay, yep, and you can just keep it. Those have pockets too. I forgot to mention, but super deep. Honestly, deeper than the other one. So next, let's see, we could do glitter. We could do eyeliner. What would you rather do? Okay, yeah, let's do some eyeliner. So I'm just going to have you look to this one side over here and then just start drawing just around your eyes. Give you some gentle red definition here. Okay, then I'm going to have you look just up here while I do your waterline. Good, and then up there. I'll do this other one. Okay, looks pretty good, but I'm just gonna give you some wings. Just pulling it out to a nice point. And I'm kind of gonna give you an inner corner wing too, okay? Alright, good. And now let's do the other side. Good, and the outer wing. Okay, good. Alright, so now we can do the lashes if you want. Since we have your eyeliner done, let's go ahead and do that. Just open them up here, and we'll pop them out. These are brand new lashes for you. Yeah, I think it's okay to share clothes because it's like you wash the clothes, but when it comes to like, you know, things that go in your eye, I feel like it's better not to share. Okay, so there they are. Super cute little dainty pair. I know you don't like these huge ones that I wear, which is no problem at all, of course. So I'm just going to pull them off. Just grabbing one end and pulling. There we go. Just peeling that off. Okay, and they already have a little bit of adhesive on it, so they'll stick really easily. Good. Okay, and now let's do the other one here. So same thing, just need to kind of get the self-adhesion away from the plastic. You don't want to pull too hard and rip any of the individual lashes. Okay, I'm going to try from this side. Okay, there we go. That's coming off much better now. Okay, there we go. And same thing with this one. You have to just look straight at me right here. And perfect. Okay, so now that we've got your eyelashes on, which look so cute, by the way, I absolutely love how that looks on you. The only things left, we've got the glitter and the face paint. Should we go with the glitter first? I think that's a good idea. That way we can wipe away any fallout, because this is just loose pigment. Yeah, exactly. So I've got a nice glitter brush here. I'm just going to dip it. Look how pretty that is. I absolutely love that. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this glitter for you. And I'm just going to put it right along your inner corner here, okay? Just going to give you a little bit of definition. Nothing crazy. And no, this glitter won't hurt your eyes, okay? It's super, super fine. So it should just sit comfortably on your eyes. Okay. Good. Alright, just gonna screw that back on. Wonderful. Okay, so now we can do the face paint. This is one of the best brands of face paint here. I use it all the time. It's the only one that doesn't, you know, like I said, I have really sensitive skin. It's the only one that doesn't make my skin just hate me. So I'm just gonna get a few drops of water here. And I'm just gonna place them right in the middle. Okay, good. And now I'm going to take our little brush, just dipping that in the glitter. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What are you feeling? Like hearts? We could do smiley faces, like I said. I could try to draw a rose, but honestly I'm not very good at it. Let's see, what else is there? Do just some dots, some like polka dots, big ones, little ones. We could do stars. You want to try to do stars? Okay, let's do stars then. So just gonna paint some stars onto you then. I'll just scatter them. Kind of give you a cute little smattering of them. Good. Yeah, when I was first learning how to draw stars, I had such a hard time. I had to come up with a little pattern to kind of remember it. So I always do them in the same exact way, starting here, go up, and then I come down, then I go here, and then there, and I connect it back to that first line. I know it's kind of silly, but honestly, I do think my stars look just a little bit better because of it. Yeah, I really think it makes a big difference. You never really think about that kind of stuff. You just draw a star. Exactly. But everyone does it differently. Yeah, the reason I had such a hard time was because I always wanted to draw an outline, like this. But try to draw a star like that and have it look good. It's impossible. I'm pretty sure it's impossible. Yeah, maybe some artist genius, but that's not me. That's why I'm a clown. Okay. That should be probably enough stars, I think, but if you look in the mirror and you decide you want more, I'm going to bring this with actually, okay? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put on your clown nose, an absolutely essential part of being a clown. So I'm just going to put it just right onto you here. Okay, good. Does that feel on there? To kind of stick right like that. Okay, good. So glad to hear that. So now that you've got that on, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of this. It's scented jasmine honey. So luxurious. I'm going to put just a little bit of this right under your nose, okay? And the reason is when you get out to the field, you're going to smell everything going on, okay? You're going to have the hot dog stand smell mixing with the bowl manure smell, and it's not going to be pretty. So I'm just going to put some of this long-lasting fragrance, like I said, right under your nose. That way every breath you take through your nose is always going to be pleasant, okay? Yeah, this is my rodeo star hack, okay? So I'm just going to roll it right under your nose like this. Good. Okay, I'm gonna do a little on me too. Oh my gosh, so much better already. Okay, so if you need more of this, I'll have it in one of my pockets. Honestly, I prefer to keep it on me because if I need a quick application, I want to just be able to whip it out, Yeah, exactly. And I just tell people it's nose perfume. You all might be nose blind, but I still have a very good sense of smell. So just ask me. I can always throw it to you. We can pass it discreetly, whatever you'd prefer to do. Okay, so you've got your nose on. You're looking fabulous, by the way. Have you considered being a clown full time? Because I think you would totally fit the part. No, not in a bad way. Being a clown is actually, it's a really cool profession, obviously I dedicated my life to it. So it's kind of a compliment, actually. I really think you have what it takes to be one of the best rodeo clowns. Okay, so a couple things I need to tell you about the job. This is going to be for emergencies only, okay? What you're going to do, if the bowl gets too close to you, you're just going to remove this tab, okay? And this is super, super sour. Bowls absolutely hate this. So you just kind of want to aim for their mouth and just spray it in. You can also use it as a last resort joke. Yeah, you can pretend to catch something on fire and then psh, exactly, crowd goes wild. Mini prop, one of the best tricks out there. But like I said, it's kind of only for emergencies only. So if you get super stuck, just know you have this ace in the hole, but don't go in there relying on it or planning to use it, okay? So just keep this in your pocket. Yeah, and I have one too, so in case you drop yours or yours runs out or anything, you can always holler to me and I'll pass you mine as well, okay? And the last thing you're gonna need, okay, is a Red Bull. Trust me, I know I don't like the taste either, even though this one is watermelon flavored, but you're gonna need some wings today, okay? Yeah, the energy boost out there, game changer. Yeah, I didn't used to drink Monsters before work, but everything changed when I started drinking them. Yeah, I may be just a little bit addicted to them, but gets me through the day, gives me the wings I need. So I'm just gonna hand this to you. I thought we were gonna leave right when you got here, so I already drank mine. Hopefully it lasts as long as I needed to. I can already feel some of the caffeine jittering through my body. So now that we're all ready, you're all decked out in your red outfit, you've got the perfect clown makeup on, I think it's time for us to get headed out, okay? Because I do not want to be late. All right, let's go hop in the car. We'll drive there. It's a super short drive. And then when we get there, I can show you all around. I can introduce you to some of my coworkers. You can even meet the bulls. They're actually pretty friendly. You can feed them a little bit of grain, okay? All right, let's go hop in the car. I'll drive us. You can get shotgun. And we'll be there in no time, okay? All right, let's run to the car.